My friends, I am so excited. We have been waiting for this day for months. I can't even remember when we first conceived of this project, but I'm sure you all remember, especially because we've done content on it recently, the Fantex N2 Elite build, the dual system. We got the AMD and Intel system in there. And today, finally, this morning, we got the biggest shipment that we have ever gotten of all the water cooling parts that we're gonna need to make this thing the way that it's supposed to be. And we're gonna go through all of it after I tell you about today's video sponsor, The Ridge. In case you haven't heard of them, they make everyday products in a streamlined fashion that just makes sense. These are amazing wallets that are so minimalistic. They help you to reduce clutter that might come in a traditional brown leather wallet. This is for your front pocket. It's held together by an elastic strap on two ends so you can insert all of the cards, just the bare necessities. Minimalism. That's why you want to pick up a wallet from The Ridge. You got a cash strap, you got a money clip, you put all of the cards in here, and then you're saving space. They look amazing, they feel amazing, they block RFID, they are just straight up fantastic. And best part, they have a lifetime warranty. So you have utter confidence that these things are gonna last you a lifetime. And my friends, you can get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping by going to ridge.com/UFD and entering UFD as a coupon code. Again, that's ridge.com/UFD, coupon code. All of that's gonna be linked in the description. Save 10%, free worldwide shipping, The Ridge. Their wallets are amazing, backpacks for carrying everything, streamlined everyday products. That's what they're doing. Check it out down below. Okay, so I'm sure some of you remember the original build. We have the Crosshair 7 Hero, and we were running it with the Ryzen 7 2700X, but obviously Ryzen 3000 is coming out. We're not gonna change the motherboard because one of the big things that we did was we got monoblocks for all, where is the monoblock? We got monoblocks for all of the motherboards. So we're not gonna change the Crosshair 7 Hero, but we will not be putting in the Ryzen 7 2700X. We're gonna wait until the Ryzen 9 3900X comes out, and that's what's gonna go in this. But we have the monoblock for the Crosshair 7 Hero. It says Crosshair 6 Hero monoblock, but it's compatible with the X470 version. So that's gonna be the full ATX system. And then when we were originally speccing this project, we were just gonna put a CPU block on the 9900K that's going in this ROG Strix Z390i mini ITX board. But then right before we got our order placed with EK, they came out with the monoblock for this one. So we're gonna have dual monoblocks on both of the motherboards. I am freaking excited. Now, when we totaled all of the water cooling parts, it came out to something like, I think something crazy like $2,000, and the entire system was already in the like $6,000 region. So this cost way more than either of my cars that I have. This is by far the most expensive PC build that we have ever done, and we just want to say a big thanks to Wootware for sending us the N2 Elite, as well as contributing a lot of the parts that are going in here, and then also big thanks to EK for sponsoring the entire water cooling setup here. So we also got some custom sleeve cables. These are actually just the Cooler Master pre-built or pre-packaged ones. We tried to contact a local company about doing this, but we haven't heard back from them. So we're just going with these for now. If we change it, we'll fix that. But we have red and black for the entire AMD system. We have green and black for the NVIDIA GPU. And then where's the third package? We have blue and black for the Intel motherboard that will be going down there. So everything's color coordinated, red with the AMD stuff, blue with the Intel stuff, and green with the NVIDIA stuff. Whew. Okay, so let's go, everything's getting so busy on this table. Let's go ahead and figure out what we have in here. This is the Founders Edition RTX 2080 Ti block that's gonna go on our 2080 Ti. You guys could probably remember the video that we recently did about putting a carbon fiber, or the Carbonate thermal pad on this thing. That was in preparation for this. So we have a full block for the 2080 Ti. I'm gonna put you down there. Then we have the Radeon 7 block, which is also one of the newer things that has come out from EK. That is obviously gonna go on this puppy right here. So 9900K plus a 3900X plus a 2080 Ti plus a Radeon 7, all custom water cooled. Then we have a RGB pump from them. This is, I believe, this is the XRES 140 D5. We have two of them because what we're gonna be doing, I should take the panel off this thing. Give me a second. Hold on, folks. So we're gonna have a dual loop system going on, one right here and one right here, especially thanks to the Fantex N2 Elite actually having a water cooling plate that will go right there. So dual water cooling loops, it's gonna take place at that spot. And then let's get to the radiators, because that is a giant excitement as well. So we have a 140 millimeter that's gonna go at the back right here, where this fan is currently sitting. Then we have a 240, which I believe, if I remember how I parsed this correctly, is gonna go down here, right there. That makes sense to me. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I spec'd this out. Then we have a thick, the XE480 quad radiator. That puppy gonna go right up top, where this 360 rad from Fractal is right now. We're gonna put this 480 right up there. Then we got a slim version of their 560 millimeter rad, which is gonna go right up front. So this goes all the way down. You can have a 560, which is a quad 140 setup. That's gonna be right there. A quad 120 setup right there. A single 140 at the back, and then a 240 at the bottom. So we're gonna have as many radiators as we can to liquid cool everything with the 3900X, the Radeon 7, the 9900K, the 2080 Ti. We're gonna overclock everything as high as we possibly can go. Then we have all of the fans that you could possibly imagine. So I believe we got all of the black fans, just a straight black build. We're gonna have the RGB pumps, and then obviously all of the blocks are RGB, but like for fans, just straight black EK Vardars. We have all of the 120s and 140s that we need. We also have our ball valve for drainage. We got a rotary fitting as well. Then we also have the new quantum color rings that go on the fittings, so that's gonna be quite nice. We've got blue, we've got red, and we've got some silver ones. And then all of the fittings that you could possibly want, we have those set up right here. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember the exact parts list, but that looks like enough fittings to me.
That's a lot of nuts!
And then we have all of the tubing for it, because I'm sure some of you are wondering, are we doing soft tubing or are we doing hard tubing? And we're doing hard tubing, my friends. We have, look at this. We have 5 meters, because this is probably the first hardline project that I'm doing in 2 years, so I'm bound to screw it up. So I wanted to get enough that we could plan all of the runs properly. Oh, but this is a butt ton of water cooling parts. We have everything that we could basically need. Again, so the plan is that we're gonna do a 560 up front, a 480 up top, a 140 in the back, and a 240 at the bottom for the ultimate liquid cooling system, a dual loop setup with the 9900K and the 2080 Ti going on their own loop, which is going to be at the bottom right here, and then the Ryzen 9 3900X, when we can buy it, going right here on the Crosshair 7 Hero motherboard. Each of the systems is getting their own 2 terabyte NVMe drive, which are already currently in the system. So a 2 terabyte NVMe drive, and then the AMD system is going to have 32 gigabytes of G.Skill Trident Z RGB RAM. It's going to be 3200 megahertz. And then the Intel system, as you can see right down here, is going to have 16 gigs of the Trident Z Royals at 3200 megahertz. So as fully kitted out as we could possibly go for this system. I am pretty excited. We're going to make sure that we have the color of the liquid matching with the system. So obviously red for the AMD system, and then we'll get like a teal, a blue-green mix for the Intel and NVIDIA system. But this is the we have to plan the runs, obviously. That's gonna be the next step, but we just got the products in. I'm so freaking excited. We're gonna do some preparation next. That's the next step, is preparing for everything. And then we will be moving forward with this project as best as we can. But big thanks again to EK for sending over all of the liquid cooling components that we could have possibly used here. And a big thanks again to Wootware for sponsoring the Fantex N2 Elite, as well as a lot of the component, like I'm pretty sure the G.Skill RAM is theirs, the 2 terabyte NVMe drives has been contributed thanks to them. So we're ready to go. We're ready to liquid cool this thing. And that's gonna be the next step in this project. So be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Get subscribed to make sure that you're staying up to date on this $8,000 computer build that we're gonna be doing. Also, don't forget about today's video sponsor, The Ridge. Check out their amazing wallets, their backpacks, their battery banks. They have streamlined products for everyday use, but of amazing note is the wallets. Go check them out, ridge.com/UFD, and enter coupon code UFD to save 10%, and you get free worldwide shipping. Do it. And that's it. My friends, let me know if you have any suggestions or recommendations down below in the comments, anything that you think we could watch out for or maybe plan for with this build. We'll definitely take all of that into consideration, but we're really dang excited for this thing. I cannot believe that we are finally ready to go. Both of the GPUs, I forgot to mention, are going to be vertically mounted, so you get to see the full RGB block of the Radeon 7 right here, and then the 2080 Ti right here. It's going to be glorious, my friends. Are you ready for it? I'm ready for it. Let's get this going. I'm Brett with the UFD Tech Channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see your smiling faces again in the next video. Love you too.